Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. My name is Oshi and I'm not a financial advisor. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Apple stock and the upcoming catalyst happening October 13th and what this could actually have on the stock. But first, if you're in Nigeria and want to invest in the US stock market, click in the link in the description below to download Invest Bamboo. It's available on the Play Store and the iOS App Store. Also, I have made an extensive video on how you can invest with the Bamboo app from right here in Nigeria. Click in the clickbait above and that will show you exactly how to invest with the app. Now let's get back to the video. We have a big catalyst for Apple coming up pretty soon on the 13th of October 2020 at about 1 p.m. EDT, that's 6 p.m. Nigerian time on Tuesday. And this has to do with the iPhone reveal. Finally guys, Apple is releasing its iPhone 12 on the 13th of October. Let's talk about where Apple stock could be headed from here and do a valuation and prediction on the Apple stock. On October 6th, Apple announced that it will hold a digital-only event next week on Tuesday, 13th October 2020, like I said earlier, at about 6 p.m. Nigerian time at the Steve Jobs Theater at the company's Cupertino, California campus. Now, the only reason why this is happening online is because of the pandemic, and they are just trying to reduce the number of people present at the event. At this event, Apple is expected to announce the highly anticipated iPhone 12, which will be powered by the next generation cellular technology, which is the 5G technology. This has been a long time coming and something that investors have been looking forward to as the next super cycle for the iPhone. Wedbush analyst Daniel Ives says this as a key announcement for Apple investors. He said, and I quote, "Across the board, we are seeing an uptick around production and pent-up demand for the slate of iPhone 12 models. Apple is actually releasing 4 new models set to be unveiled next week in this launch." He also suggested that the latest iPhones will hit shelves and websites in late October, which will be consistent with its release schedule in previous years following the announcement of a new device. Recent supply chain checks by Ives indicated stepped up demand for the larger 6.7 inches model that is expected to make its debut, which will mark the largest iPhone ever manufactured. The company is also expected to introduce a more compact model at 5.4 inches, making it the smallest iPhone in this lineup. Ives anticipates that as many as 350 million of the 950 million current iPhone users will upgrade to the upcoming version, resulting in an unprecedented upgrade cycle for Apple in the coming months. The event is expected to focus on new iPhone models, but also other products such as the Apple branded over-the-air headphones. Now a little bit more about the smartphones. The new smartphones are expected to have flat edges similar to those featured in recently launched iPad Pro and iPad Air devices. The smartphone is obviously rumored to support the 5G connectivity. In addition to the new iPhones, Apple is expected to launch the first Apple branded over-ear headphones. The new noise-cancelling headphones will attempt to build on the significant momentum the tech company has seen with its AirPods. Other potential product launches include a smaller smart speaker, new Macs, and tile-like Bluetooth tracker that can be attached to items and tracked with the Apple's Find My app. Now, one thing that we should go over is the fact that although Apple is preparing to launch these 5G iPhones, the technology is still not ready for the masses in the US to use it. The major reason for this is because the country's 3 largest wireless carriers, Verizon Communication, AT&T, and of course T-Mobile, have yet to roll out 5G in a way that provides consistently higher data speed or widespread coverage. I'm pretty sure that 5G will be a key talking point at Tuesday's iPhone event. The new wireless technology lets phones download data from a cellular connection many times faster than the current 4G LTE. But 5G coverage remains scarce in many advanced markets. Phone makers including Samsung started rolling out phones with 5G last year. Google also announced its 5G phones last month. This year's crop of new iPhones also marks the first major redesign in 3 years, which could spur more upgrades. With regards to sales of the Apple iPhone, Apple is expected to sell a lot more iPhones by its 2021 fiscal year. We see here from this chart that in 2020, Apple is expected to sell around 150 million units, and in 2021 around 200 million units, making a total of 350 million possible iPhone to be sold in 2020 and 2021. In the first quarter this year, phone makers led by Samsung shipped about 3.4 million 5G phones in the US, a fraction of the overall market. In a few other countries, 5G has performed far better. A third of the phone sales in China during the second quarter were 5G handsets, according to Counterpoint Research. Tests by IHS across 125 US areas in the first half of 2020 showed that 5G speeds on AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint are only slightly faster than the 4G LTE. Many iPhone users typically hold on to their devices for 3 years or more, so the new device should be ready for a future where 5G works consistently. And so I think this decision for Apple to make the iPhone 12 5G compatible is a laudable one. The release of the iPhone 12 next week by Apple is very, very important for Apple as a company, because the release of this phone could actually push its stock prices up. The launch event for a new Apple Watch and iPad in September wasn't enough to move the stock higher, and shares finished September down 10%. Apple has quietly dropped 22% from its peak, giving up over $500 billion in market cap since the stock split was announced. The tech giant plunged about 22.6% from intraday record high of $137.98 on the 2nd of September, and it lost around $532 billion in market value. The Tim Cook-led giant on Tuesday announced a bunch of new hardware and some updated software, but didn't introduce the new iPhone, and I think that was the reason why this plunge actually happened, and that was in September last month. Apple's weakness in the past few weeks also came amid a broad sell-off in the tech sector as investors rotated out of the market-leading high flyers. The question we should be asking ourselves right now is, does the release of the iPhone 12 offer an uptake for the stock, and is this stock a buy at the moment? While 5G connectivity is expected to be one of the major selling points for Apple's upcoming iPhone lineup, there is another element to these next generation smartphones that may also drive sales. A third display size is going to be released. Apple's newest iPhone models are expected to launch in 3 different display sizes, with one being the company's largest yet and one being its smallest since 2016's iPhone SE was released. The 3 sizes expected are heights of 5.4 inches, 6.1 inches, and of course 6.7 inches. An analyst explained in a note to investors this month that the last significant change in screen size for the iPhone lineup, which happened with the iPhone 6 launch, was well received. And iPhone unit sales increased by 46% and 40% year over year in 2 quarters following the launch of the iPhone 6 model in late 2014. The analyst also believes that a 5.4-inch iPhone, which the rumor mill is referring to as the iPhone 12 mini, will be a key driver of sales for Apple. The analyst therefore has a buy rating on Apple stock and a $140 12-month price target, meaning the Apple stock could actually be worth $140 per share in 12 months. Another analyst believes that Apple stock will increase 24% to $140. Shares of Apple will soon recover from its post-split decline and head back to all-time highs. Martins believes that the stock price will increase from the current $112.50 to $140, and thus she gave this stock a buy rating. Martin applauded Apple's move to bundle its services together. On Tuesday, the company unveiled Apple One, which will allow customers to bundle up to 6 of its services into one reduced price subscription. Martin believes the bundle will help Apple take share from its standalone competitors, such as Peloton, who is in the fitness area. She also sees Apple's custom design chips as another key competitive advantage. She predicts that the gap between Apple and its rival will widen with each new device it launches, boosting its ability to command higher prices over time. Martin's logic can be said to be quite sound, and Apple's custom chip should help to further separate its products from the pack, and its new bundle ought to draw more people into its rapidly expanding services ecosystem. Apple's revenue and profit in turn could rise sharply, driving its share price higher along the way. Thus, seeing its share hit $140 in the coming year seems not only possible, but likely, and it could happen faster than many investors currently expect. Another analyst said Apple stock will jump to $125. He reiterated his buying rating on Apple shares and lifted his price focus from $112.50 to $125. This represents an approximately 13% increase from the current stock price. Currently, we see the Apple stock has a moderate buy from 35 analysts, 24 of which are saying this stock is a buy at the current price, 8 of which are saying this stock is a hold, and 3 are saying the stock is a sell. Based on 35 analysts offering 12-month price targets for Apple in the last 3 months, the average price target is $122.06, with a higher forecast of $150 and a low forecast of $66.60. The average price target represents a 4.3% increase from the last price of $116.97. And so, if I'm to advise anybody right now, my personal opinion, this stock is a buy at the current prices. You could just buy and hold. If you have the stock already in your portfolio, you could just hold. The stock will definitely hit its all-time highs after all of the pandemic is over. To watch my previous Apple video, click on the clickbait above. You would learn a lot also from that, and that could probably shape your decision on whether you want to add the Apple stock to your stock portfolio or not. Thank you very much for watching this video. These videos take a lot of time, effort, and energy to put out there. The only thing I could ask of you right now is to like this video, share this video with someone, as this content might help someone greatly. Subscribe to this channel. A ton of you are watching these videos but not subscribing, and also turn on the notification bell. This will tell you exactly when I upload another video. Invest safe.